સર્ફેક્ટન્ટના પરિણામો પર ચર્ચા કરવી છે. જુઓ, અહીંયા પરિણામો જાહેર થયા હતા. ખાસ કરીને નફો અને આવકમાં Q1 FY26માં વધારો નોંધાયો હતો, પરંતુ ઓપરેટિંગ માર્જિન અહીંયા આપણને ઘટતા દેખાયા હતા. આ સાથે જ ત્રિમાસિક ધોરણે વોલ્યુમ ગ્રોથમાં પણ સારો એવો ઉછાળો આવ્યો છે. 13 ઓગસ્ટે ગેલેક્સી સર્ફેક્ટન્ટના પરિણામ જાહેર થયા હતા, પરંતુ ઓગસ્ટ મહિનામાં આ શેરમાં 17%નો ઘટાડો આવી ચૂક્યો છે. આપણી સાથે અત્યારે પરિણામો અને આગળના આઉટલુક પર ચર્ચા કરવા માટે ગેલેક્સી સર્ફેક્ટન્ટના MD અને CEO नटराजन साहब अपनी साथ जुड़ाई रहा है. सर, स्वागत आपका CNBC बाजार पर. वेरी गुड आफ्टरनून. और सर, सबसे पहले तो यही जानना चाहेंगे, ओवरऑल आपके रिजल्ट सिक्वेंशियल बेसिस पर, ईयर ऑन ईयर बेसिस पर काफ़ी अच्छे रहे, लेकिन जो वॉल्यूम ग्रोथ है वो थोड़ा सबड्यूड ईयर ऑन ईयर बेसिस पर रहा है. मार्जिन में थोड़ी कमी आते हुए दिखी है. सर, क्या कारण रहे और ओवरऑल क्या रिजल्ट को लेकर आपका आउटलुक है जो Q1 के रिलेटेड है?
मतलब यही है कि आप हमारा रिजल्ट जो है क्वार्टर हमने जो ग्रोथ बताया है, वी हैव शोन 9% वॉल्यूम ग्रोथ, ईयर ऑन ईयर अबाउट 5%. सो दिस एसेंशियली मीन्स कि आगे जाके थिंग्स शुड स्टार्ट इम्प्रूविंग, बट इंडिया मार्केट नीड्स टू रियली कम बैक वेल, बिकॉज इंडिया मार्केट द कंज्यूमर डिमांड इज लो, एंड वी डू एक्सपेक्ट विद द पॉलिसीज द गवर्नमेंट हैज पुट इन, the latest one being GST rationalization, is going to kickstart demand growth, and that augurs well for us. We also see the rest of the world market performing very well, and Africa, Middle East, Turkey also we see things should improve, because the first quarter was impacted more by the supply side issues. The demand was pretty much there. The supply side challenges also have now got taken care of. We don't see any supply side challenges in the coming quarters.
जी सर. सर, आपसे ये भी एक चीज़ जानना चाहेंगे कि US आपका एक बहुत बड़ा मार्केट रहा है, लेकिन यहाँ पर क्या कोई टैरिफ की अनसर्टेनिटी के लेकर कोई इम्पैक्ट अभी तक आते हुए दिखा है, और कि यहाँ पर कोई आपको लग रहा है कि जो कस्टमर्स है थोड़ी परचेज अपनी डीले कर रहे हैं? सर, यहाँ पर ये टैरिफ की जो अनाउंसमेंट है उसके बाद की क्या स्थिति हमें देखने को मिल रही है?
पहले तो फर्स्ट क्वार्टर में तो जैसा काफी चेंजेस थे कि ड्यूटी लगेगा नहीं लगेगा, चाइना में कितना है, बाकी कंट्रीज में कितना है, क्या डेट से लागू होगा, फिर कुछ टैरिफ सस्पेंड हुआ कुछ कंट्रीज के लिए, तो अनसर्टेनिटी में कस्टमर्स जरा ऑर्डरिंग कम कर दिए थे, बिकॉज उनको भी पता नहीं था कि उनका प्रोडक्ट का डिमांड कैसा पैन आउट होगा, बिकॉज इट इज एनीहाउ गोइंग टू बी इन्फ्लेशनरी. एवरीवन वाज क्लियर that the tariffs will lead to inflation, and they weren't sure how the demand would get impacted. But now there is some clarity emerging. But as far as we are concerned, India say whatever has been announced of the 25 plus 25, we have good amount of products that we export to US. Some of them are not subject to the 50% tariffs, and some of them which are subject to the tariffs, we have options available for most of the products in our Egypt facility to be able to ship material to our customers from there. Whatever products we're not able to do it from Egypt, we are working with customers to see how we are able to support them, and also looking at how we can be able to mitigate to a good portion the impact of tariffs.
એટલે જો કેટલાક પ્રોડક્ટની ઉપર અહીંયા ટેરિફ છે, કેટલાક પર નથી, પરંતુ કંપની અત્યારે ગ્રાહકો સાથે મળીને કામ કરી રહી છે, એટલે એના પર એક નજર રાખશું. સર, જ્યોગ્રાફી वाइज बात करें तो रेस्ट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड मार्केट में आपने Q1 में बहुत अच्छा परफॉर्म किया है. सर, यहाँ पर कौन सी ज्योग्राफी ग्रोथ ड्राइवर आने वाले टाइम में भी रह सकती है, और क्या एक्सपेक्टेशन है अगर रीजन वाइज हम बात करें तो?
सब द वर्ल्ड में मेजर मार्केट जो ग्रो कर रहे हैं, एक क्वार्टर में जो ग्रो हुआ था वो था Latin America or Asia Pacific. So overall we delivered 16%. We do expect that this momentum would continue, and rest of the world also includes America and Europe. Europe also was pretty good in quarter one. America was a little bit subdued, but we expect things to come back, and we should see this particular momentum continuing for the rest of the world. Africa, Middle East, Turkey was flat. We do see growth coming back in the coming quarters with the supply side issues being resolved. India is where India as a market for our customers also has been growing at about 2 to 4%. We grew by about 3% in the Q1. We do expect things should start looking up from H2, and India will be happy if it starts hitting, say, upwards of 5 to 6%, and we are hopeful about that.
जी सर, उस बात को भी हम खास करके ध्यान में रखेंगे એટલે જો ખાસ કરીને લેટિન અમેરિકાની એ બધીથી એક સારા ગ્રોથની અપેક્ષા છે. लेकिन सर आपने रिजल्ट्स के बाद ये बताया था कि कुछ सप्लाई साइड चैलेंजेस है, खास करके रॉ मटेरियल अवेलेबिलिटी में और रीजनल कंजेशन थोड़े आपको आते हुए दिख रहे हैं. सर क्या ये सारी समस्याएं अभी भी आप फेस कर रहे हैं? क्या सिचुएशन अभी यहाँ पर फिलहाल बनी हुई है?
हमने जो टाइटनेस था रॉ मटेरियल का वो फर्स्ट क्वार्टर में इसके लिए था क्योंकि हमारे बिगेस्ट सप्लायर ऑफ ऑयल केमिकल्स had disruption in their supplies in Malaysia because of the natural gas outage that happened because of an accident at Petronas. So a good portion of the quarter, the supplies were constrained and impacted all the people who are users of oil chemical derivatives. The production there has come back in full swing from July onwards. So we don't see that challenge continuing. With regard to logistics, international logistics, there are some challenges, but nothing significant because people are trying to advance shipments across the world in terms of trying to escape the tariffs before they kick in. But that's temporary, but we don't see that as a major challenge moving forward. So things are going to be much better on the supply front.
એટલે જો ખાસ કરીને અમુક સમસ્યાઓ છે પરંતુ એટલી કોઈ મોટી સમસ્યાઓ નથી એટલે એના પર ધ્યાન રાખીશું. सर हमने जब पिछले 1-2 क्वार्टर पे बात की थी तब हमने सिग्निफिकेंटली कंटेनर अवेलेबिलिटी और बढ़ते हुए फ्रेट रेट पर आपने थोड़ी चिंता जताई थी. सर क्या ये जो समस्या है क्या वो अभी भी आप फेस कर रहे हैं या यहाँ पर कोई ईज होते हुए दिख रहा है हमें?
Cost per abhi freight rates typically have started going up, but nothing significant. Availability of containers are also there are challenges, but nothing significant. My team is able to manage well, but cost obviously it's a pretty clear way because it's the freight rates don't impact only us; it impacts all our competitors as well. Customers are well aware, so that's something that we pass on with little bit of a lag. But we don't see that as a significant challenge in terms of passing on increased freight costs if they do happen significantly.
जी सर, सर हमने देखा है कि सारी जगह पर कॉस्ट हमें मतलब ग्लोबली थोड़ी बढ़ते हुए दिखी है, तो और आपका एक कॉस्ट प्लस मॉडल है, तो क्या आपकी डिमांड प्रोडक्ट की जो डिमांड है वो थोड़ी इनइलास्टिक है, इसकी वजह से आप ये एंजॉय कर पा रहे हैं? सर क्या रीज़न रहेगा यहाँ पर?
Typically we are always in a position to pass on any cost escalations, albeit with a lag, because the way the prices of my feedstock has been going up, it's been going up every week. So we can adjust prices every week. So typically it's done with a lag of a month or a quarter. And we have been able to pass that on pretty well. So we don't see any challenges even moving forward on that front. The only issue of the high raw material prices is that the demand momentum is going to be impacted. We do hope that the commodity prices start correcting that most of the vegetable oils, thereby giving a good scope for resumption of a good momentum in consumer demand.
सर एक चीज़ आपसे ये भी जानना चाहेंगे, खास करके सर आने वाले समय में यहाँ पर आपका कोई केपेक्स के रिलेटेड, एक्सपांशन रिलेटेड या R&D में कोई अभी प्लान है आपके?
We are in the process of commissioning some capexes that we had rolled out a year back. Those will get commissioned in the second half. With regard to any new, it will be more in terms of sort of debottlenecking capexes or certain maintenance capexes. Typically we do about 130 to 150 crores, and that's what it is. There's nothing big ticket in terms of any significantly higher, significantly bigger projects. Not as of now, although there are some good amount of it on the drawing board.
जी सर, और सर आखिरी में आपसे ये पूछना चाहूँगा कि आने वाले क्वार्टर के लिए या तो FY26 के लिए सर आप कुछ गाइडेंस अगर हो, आपका कोई टारगेट अगर लेके चल रहे हो, अगर उसके बारे में कुछ बताना चाहें आप?
मैंने लास्ट कॉल में भी बताया था कि लास्ट क्वार्टर का भी कि सिचुएशन ऐसा है कि इसमें आप कुछ गाइडेंस नया नहीं दे सकते हो. सो आई वुड लाइक टू maintain, okay, that we don't want to be looking at any new guidance. We would like to continue with the guided range of 6 to 8% for volume growth and 20,000 to 21,500 for EBITDA per metric ton. As I said, for the volume growth to come into the 6 to 8% band, India needs to really come back to the sort of growth that was there 2 years back, and we are confident that that would happen with the way the government is trying to incentivize consumer demand. And with regard to EBITDA per metric ton, we're already above the 20,000 lower range, and with things picking up with regard to our premium specialties in the coming quarters, we do see that also attainable. So right now, I would like to stick to the guidance.
नटराजन सर, उसी के साथ सर बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए और ये सारी डिटेल डिस्कशन करने के लिए. तो जो खास કરીને